Now, number 155, you will have 3 minutes to present your argument. Yes. Are you ready? Okay, your time starts now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you have children that reach the age of 6 and you are confused between letting them study a foreign language or not, and I think that you should let them study a foreign language as soon as they start school because of the following reasons. First of all, children, when they are young, they have great ability to master a foreign language. According to the latest research, the sooner the children learn how to study a foreign language, the ability to master it will be much bigger. And the best time for studying is from 3 years old to 10 years old. Therefore, if you didn't let them study a foreign language, it would be a waste. According to American linguistics, children's brain is just like a sponge. It helps them absorbing information. So when the brain is younger, then the ability to absorb information will be more useful. Secondly, because children are small, so they won't be embarrassed or ashamed when they make a mistake or pronounce a word incorrectly. As you know, fear is the largest barrier to prevent a student from mastering a foreign language. But you can see that when you guys are adult and you study a foreign language, you often feel ashamed. Therefore, the efficiency is much lower. Not only that, adults have a lot of concern, family, money, and work, whereas children are carefree, right? So they can concentrate and dedicate himself to studying a foreign language. Last but not least, mastering a foreign language is essential for his future. You can see that nowadays, if you have a good competence of a foreign language, you will get more chance when you're applying for a job. Being able to negotiate with a foreign counterpart and writing a document in a foreign language will be your advantage. Not only that, when you study a foreign language, you will have the opportunity to expose to another culture. Then the children will have wider perspective and more flexible way of thinking. This will ensure a more successful person in the future. In conclusion, although some people may maintain that studying foreign language at an early age is a pressure for children, it's deprived time than their time of playing, I don't think so. If we can manage their time well, I think that they can still both master a good language and get more social skill from the knowledge they gain from a foreign language.
Time's up. Thank you for your performance. Now, number 84, you will have 3 minutes to support your idea. Your time starts now.
Hello everybody. So about the topic, I think that children shouldn't study another foreign language at the beginning of their school years. I think that because of these following reasons. First, I think the children at that age are still young and inexperienced. They wouldn't know that what to learn, and learning English is a process which requires time and knowledge and experience. So I think that with that early age, children can get advantage from learning English. Second, I think learning another language at that early age will put children under pressure, because parents usually expect from their children that they are good at foreign language, so that they can go abroad for studying later. But this will put children under pressure, because there are many cases that children get depressed and they usually lock themselves from the other world, from the world. They wouldn't talk to other children or have fun like other children. And the third reason that I think that children shouldn't study another foreign language is but I think that of course that at the early age children can absorb the language much more easily. But I think we should start teaching them at the beginning of secondary school. At that age, they will have more experience and more so yes, that's my speech.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. Now you both have 7 minutes to debate. Your time starts now.
Okay, me first. Okay. As you can see, what we often learn at secondary school.
What we often learn at secondary school? Yeah. In my view, we started learning English as another foreign language at secondary school, and of course that we knew about English at in elementary school. We know hello and hi, thank you. But I think that start learning another foreign language at secondary school starting seriously at secondary school is a good idea, much better than.
No, I just want to know that what subjects do you have to study in secondary school?
About 12 subjects. Do you need me to?
Okay, so you know that there are 12 subjects, quite huge academic load, right?
Yes.
So you say that studying a foreign language requires time. When students need to maintain a high academic quality, how can they spend time on mastering a foreign language? So I think that they should start in elementary school where they have a lot of free time.
But if you say that in elementary school, children they can even speak native mother tongue. They still can't speak mother language seriously. So what can you say that? Why can you say that they can speak another language when they still haven't mastered the mother language?
Okay, if you say that they can't master the language, the native language when they are in primary school, I don't think it is a right one because following reason. First of all, we have listened to the native language when we were small. When we were babies, we hear the mother sing the lullaby, right?
Yes, but
so we have more chances to expose to the native language. When they are at primary school, they only need to spend a few months to know how to read and write it, but they can't speak it when they are in kindergarten, since the day they are in kindergarten.
So, do you think that children at elementary school study another foreign language? Yes, but about vocabulary or grammar, how do you think that they could absorb all and understand all?
Vocabulary and grammar?
Yes, of course.
I think that when we teach young learners, you will have a different method, right? When you study adult, you will teach them academic work, but when you teach children, you will start from these little things. What is this? It's a box. What is this? It's a cell phone. Yeah, so this is the thing that children can master, and once they feel that they're interested in it, they are willing to find out what is in the box, right?
But of course that with every age we have a different method of teaching, but you say if this is a box and this is a book, a notebook, and this is a pen, so everything, I think that is not serious studying English. You know, studying another foreign language. Studying another foreign language is to understand it, to know what about grammar, about the contract. So this is a box. Yes, of course I know it's a box. So
No.
of course that, but now in the kindergarten there are many kids know this is a box and this is a notebook. They know that.
Because interest is the source of any success. If you don't have interest, how can you have the willingness to find out what's in the box, right? When you are adult, you have a lot of concern, you hardly can find interest in mastering a foreign language. You only learn it because it is a requirement for your job, and then no interest, no success, no interest, no gain.
So what do you think about parents? Well, now there are a lot of parents that encourage their children to study another language, but the pressure that they put on their kids that you have to be good at it, you have to know this, you have to know that, that will steal that child's childhood. What about that? What do you think about that?
Pressure?
Yes, because you know what? Parents usually allow their children to study another language because because that language can bring benefits to that child later. So they usually put pressure on them. What do you think about that?
Put pressure. You have to understand why do they put pressure on their children? Why? Because the only simple reason is that they love them. The mother, they have to suffer a lot of pain since the day they were having the babies.
So you think that
But if their parents really love them, I believe that they will be like my parents. They give us more inspiration to find out what is in this box.
in this box is what? But you think that parents should, you have to be good at it or what? Because allowing their children to study another language by what means or not is a kind of pressure. Then now if
You
you
know
have
that parents have the instinct of nurturing since the day they were parents.
so what kind of other reasons that you think that parents allow their children to study another foreign language? What are those reasons? Huh?
Because they love them. They want them to have a better future.
Oh yes, better future. So that's the pressure. You have to
it's
be
not
good at
pressure.
it. So you must have, so you can have a better future. That's the pressure.
No, I don't think so. Because the parents have a nurturing instinct. When they do know that they are dyslexic, they have the ability to read their mind and they will lower their pressure.
They are not
adjust their behavior.
They're not X-Men. How can they? Of course that how many parents can understand the kids? Of course that they understand, but somewhere they always put pressure.
You know that the world is getting more modern.
Time's up. You have no question. Now you can join the seat with the audience.